Hey guys, I'm back. Thanks for cooking with Tammy. Hope all is well. Today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious ultimate 3-cheese sausage mac and cheese, guys. This mac and cheese is definitely a winner. Starting off with a pot of boiling water, I like to add my chicken bouillon cubes. This will give the pasta flavor from the jump. If you don't have chicken bouillon cubes, you could always use chicken broth. Right after, we're going to add our cavatappi noodles or pasta. And of course, you could add whatever you prefer, whether it be elbow macaroni, bow ties, whatever. Moving right along to making our delicious cheese sauce. In a clean pan, we're going to melt some butter. Once that butter is melted, we're going to add small amounts of all-purpose flour. As you can see in this clip, I'm using a whisk to combine the butter and the flour together. Whisking really helps to remove any lumps that may be created with the butter and the flour. So we're going to whisk these two ingredients really well until we get a smooth consistency. Once that consistency is achieved, we're going to add our half and half while continuing to combine. Adding the remaining half and half while continuing to mix. Once we're done with that process, we're going to add, let's see, what are we adding today, guys? We're going to add some Cajun seasoning, as well as ground black pepper, smoked paprika, and a pinch of garlic powder. Combining all of those ingredients. And now for the best part, we're going to add shredded cheese. I like to use a combination of cheeses, but you can feel free to use whatever your palate desires. For this particular mac and cheese, I'm using Vermont cheddar, white and yellow. Adding just a handful at a time while combining. I feel like when you do it this way, it helps the cheese to melt a little faster. I know you guys are probably saying, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is a lot of whisking and mixing. But I promise you this, with all of that mixing and whisking, it's going to help us to achieve the perfect consistency for our cheese sauce. Now for the fun part, taking this wonderful, delicious, creamy, cheesy sauce and pouring it all over our drained pasta. We're going to give it a good stir to make sure all of the sauce is coated throughout the pasta. We literally want this sauce to go into every single cavatappi shell. Once we're done, we're going to add our pre-cooked sausages and combine everything once more before placing it into our pre-greased baking dish. This is the part where I add about a quarter of this delicious sausage mac and cheese to our baking dish, followed by topping it off with a little shredded cheese. And then adding more mac and cheese and repeating the same process. Guys, I know this mac and cheese looks so yummy and delicious. I know you guys wish you could just literally eat it off the screen. But don't worry, the holidays is coming up and this recipe is out just in time for the holidays. So definitely make this recipe as soon as possible. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. and then finalizing with a good amount of shredded cheese on the top. At this point, I'm so undecisive. I don't know if I should just eat it this way or should I just pop it in the oven and wait an additional 20 to 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think I'm going to go with the second option. Pop it in my preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven. Allow it to bake for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on, everybody's stove is a little different, until the cheese is nice and melted and gooey and we have a nice brown coating on top. Once we pull it out of the oven, we're going to allow it to sit for at least another additional 20 minutes just for the cheese to kind of cool off and set before serving. And voila, that's it. As you can see, guys, this mac and cheese is everything. It's so delicious. It looks good. The presentation, everything about it is just amazing. Now that 15 minutes has passed, let's cut into this mac and cheese, or should I say sausage mac and cheese, and see what we are working with, guys. Absolute perfection. Yes. Everything and more. As always, guys, thanks for cooking with Tammy. Make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on so you'll be the first one to know whenever I upload. And with all of that being said, enjoy. Until next time. Later.